Harris wins that one all the way back. Starr chops out of it. Maddie Lynn's going to be the first one there. Nice shot by Jake Starr, but then it just gets caught up in that little weird area behind the net. Spang. The Filiaggi hard shot. That goes wide. He misses. And a puck to Filiaggi behind the net. He comes out with speed. Brady Paris had a beeline on him. Filiaggi blows a tire. Spang turns. Spang pulls one between the legs. Backhand shot. Clutter with a save off the face. Back out. Maddie Lynn goes through. Nice pick, and Shadish is going to grab this one and fire it down. There's going to be a minute left in the period. 55 seconds left in the penalty. McFall jumps out with Shadish and Villela and Julius. Nice job by Villela staying in front of his man. They work it to the point nobody's there. It jumps out. Good job by McFall. McFall cuts to the middle. He falls down, but he does his job. 30 seconds left in the period, 26 in the penalty. Shadish pulls up. Nice little body check there. Villela gets hooked up a little. Worked out the method at the point. They go near side to Sullivan. He goes cross ice, and that jumps off of his stick. Penguins with 10 seconds left. Pace comes in, shot, Clutter gobbles that one up with 3 seconds left in the penalty, 7.6 seconds left in the first period. This is a very long period. It just feels like it. We call that the never-ending period. Good Lord. 7-6 left in the period. Penguins win the draw. After hide behind the net. He's just content with just killing time. Emba cuts to the middle. Bit of a late hit. He knew that the period was ending, and he still decides to throw a little shoulder into him. So after 1, BK 2, Penguins 1. So Penguins got in a little bit of a penalty trouble. 3 penalties in that period. Both of their goals were power play goals. Right at the end on the second one, but still power play goal.
Why don't we go to their bench?
That's what I'm saying.
All right, let's go.
Yes, bro.
So what's the moral of the story, Nick? Stay out of the box.
We said that in the beginning of the game?
Yes, we did.
We couldn't go to get ourselves in town.
Penalty trouble is going to kill us.
What happened, we can't spend 12 minutes in the box.
Yeah, so a lot of game left. 2 periods left. After about halfway through, we're going to have a little ice cut. Grab a little breakfast sandwich. A little coffee. We're here doing mom interviews.
Oh, no, you don't want that.
All we need is a little Tara Clutter after about 6 drinks. She'll beat your eardrum. All right, we switching sides. So Zimmerbe going to take this draw. Penguins fight for it at center. And Franis be the first one there. Franis works over to Gossick. Gossick gets his twig. Franis comes in with a big body check. Potential to get chippy if we don't be careful. Puck just jumps around Kelly's stick. Emba playing back the defensive spot. He throws a little shoulder in. As Zumabe's going to roll away with it. Zumabe off to Gostick. Wohlers tries to give Gostick a little forearm shiver, and he loses. Gostick separates the puck, tries to go cross ice to Opterheide. That's just out of his reach. Star one-on-one against Russo. He pokes it to the corner, but goes behind the net. Watch out. Nice job by Gostick. Opterheide jumps in. Shot, good save. Good play by Jake Star to get a stick on it. He's whacking at it. Gostick's been out there for a while. Nice little block by Lacoste. And that puck goes in on Clutter. And it's getting a little feisty. Boys playing with a little bit of passion now. All right. Doesn't look like any penalties. The officials are deciding where the face-off's going to be. Spang against Real. Harris wins that one, chips it out to the point. Saputo can't keep it in. BK back to Saputo. Julius with a stick on it. Works Cassidy to the corner. They rim it all the way back around, and Julius puts it off of his stick and goes out to the point. Koss is going to pick it up. Koss cuts to the middle. Nice hard play, good shot, but oh, that puck's bouncing around, and Paris was right in the doorstep. Doesn't win it. They throw it up off the wall. BK comes in. Nice defensive play by Julius. Keeps his man wide. Works out to the top of the point. Jack Reel deflection. Koss works it to Harris, and he chips it out. Wohlers. They go cross ice. Nobody can maintain possession. Watch out. Matty Lynn comes in, works to the right. He's looking. He sets up. Hands it off to his buddy. Harris tries to exit the zone, and he loses that one. Matty Lynn. Penguins just need to get a line change here. There's three guys chasing one puck carrier. Bang out, shot, that doesn't make it through. Clutter can't get a hold of it. Penguins just don't know what position they're playing right now. Shots everywhere, let's get out. And they dump it back in. Vilella's going to be the first one there. Vilella gets... Vilella gets hooked up. Then he takes another shot. Should get another one. So Cassidy's going to take a roughing call. The Penguins are out on an extended shift there, but they have the opportunity to tie this one up. We got Zumube, McFall, and Emba. Penguins win the draw but lose it. Watch out. Kelly trying to work on. Nice job by Clutter to just stay square to the shooter. Zumube works his way around. Zumube comes in, slows everything down, sets it up. He's got Jake Starr wide open across ice. McFall to the top of the point to Kelly. Over to Starr. Back to Kelly at the top of the point to Starr. Works it to Zumube. Penguins just need to start moving. They're all static right now. On his backhand, Emba in the bumper position. Hard shot. That block saved. And the official is going to call a high stick on the puck. .111 left. DK wins that. They put a shot on net. Clutter kicks it aside. Ockerhide's going to pick it up. Ockerhide. Nice little indirect to Lacoste. Gostick's going to the net hard, just out of his reach. And we got a tripping call on Gostick. The Penguins with another self-inflicted wound. Even it up. Puck goes to the wall. BK picks it up. Yale at the top of the point. Yale tries to go cross ice. Maddie Lynn works it to Yale down around the net. Dumps it around. Parrish going to be there. Parrish works it to his D partner. Ockerhide back to Parrish with speed. Here comes Brady in. Brady goes wide. Power to the net. Oh, he tries a little short edge. The short side. But he hit the old 60-degree wedge instead of the 52.
I'd love to see a jam play there. Straight to the front of the net, jam.
To Lavrov and Lacoste. In 21 seconds, Penguins are going to be down. Matty Lynn in his D zone, he picks it up. Just such a strong young man. Works it around. 2 seconds left. And the Penguins are on a penalty kill here for another minute and 3 seconds. BK just misses. Lavrov on his backhand nicely, and he's going to exit the zone. BK. Maddie Lynn slows it down, works it in to Yale at the top of the crease. Yale shot. That's blocked by Lacoste nicely. Yale. We'll work it down low in the corner. Watching for that backdoor play. BK behind the net. He tries a little. I guess it was an attempt in a Michigan, but he throws it off the back of the net. I'm not quite sure what he was doing there. Boston out of the box. Penguins kill one off. Boston works it to the corner. He tries a little backhand pass to Lavrov. Julius. Just out of his reach. Puts it back around the net. Gostin. Back to Julius at the point. Julius gets in the middle. Walks in. Shot for a stick, and that gets deflected. So Penguins kill off the penalty with 9:53. We're going to probably go another 2 minutes, and then we're going to get an ice cut. Greenspan. Loses that draw. BK fires it off the ice, off the glass, and Fitzsimmons all the way across. Watch out, hard shot. That's the score. (3-1) BK. Just got to keep battling back, make one play at a time. Plenty of time left in this game to get back into it. Halfway through. 9:40 in the period. Nice little indirect off the wall to McFall. Emba behind the net. Emba works it to his D-man. Kelly, watch out. Kelly gets leveled. A little 2-on-0 going the other direction. Hard shot, that's another score. A bit of an unfortunate play there. Kelly gets kind of submarine, hard shot. And now it's 4-1. Penguins reel and Lacoste. Penguin star gathers it in, works at the reel. It's in Reel's feet. He's got the edge. Works it to the front of the net, just out of the reach of the goaltender. Lacoste puts a little shoulder in. Ochterheide works it back around the net, and Reel's going to be the first one chasing. Harris in his feet. He puts it back around the net. Lacoste tries to go the backside. Works to Ochterheide. Ochterheide works it back out, and then near side. Hard shot on net. Oh, just out of the reach of Paris. Reel nicely back out to Ochterheide. Over to Starr. Got them on their heels a little bit. That puck gets deflected and is going back the other direction. That was offside. It should have been, but they didn't call it. Starr, watch out. Ochterheide gets the puck stolen from him. Kicked around. Starr. Nicely works it back out to the neutral zone with 8 minutes. Here comes Reel. Reel, he gets shoved aside nicely by Yale. He works it back out to the middle. He tries. Parrish just runs somebody over. He could have got an interference call, but fortunately he didn't. Marks just throws it to the corner. At the next whistle, it's going to be our ice cut. Lella. Reel. Here comes Filiaggi. To Franis, nice stick. Franis works it to the corner. Gostick and Filiaggi there. Russo up to Lavrov. Here's Lacoste. He's got a little bit of a chance on his hard shot, and that's going to be a save. And we'll be back in about 15 minutes for the ice cut. All right, we're back. We're gonna have an offensive zone draw. 7:12 left in the second. Penguins down 4-1 if you're just joining us. Penguins scored first, and there's been 4 unanswered by BK. 3 power play goals, and then 1 at the end of the period there. Star works it over to Ofterhide, back down around the net to Reel, behind the net. Oh, he goes slip pass out to Lacoste. And he's unable to get a shot on net. Goes all the way to the net. Clutter kicks it to Star, he reverses. A little wet ice kind of got Jake a little bit. Ofterhide rims it over. Paris got to watch. He's getting pinched. He chips it out. Lacoste. Penguins can't exit the zone. Ofterhide's going to gather it up. He's looking. Goes cross ice to Paris. Paris gets hit hard by Yale, and they work it around. Reel's going to try to get to it, but he can't. Matty Lynn throws it back to the middle. That should be an offside call there, and it will be. The BK player was over the line before the puck crossed.
So, boys, let's go now. We're back here.
6:40. We're going to have a neutral zone draw. All right, Zimbabwe's out there with Emba, Gostick, Valella, and Julius. BK works it. Saputo up the wall, and Valella is just going to put a little shoulder into his guy. Julius rims it all the way around to Gostick. Chips it out to Paris. I'm sorry, that's Zimbabwe. Emba. He tries a shot. That gets blocked. Puck's bouncing. Here comes it. Oh, just off a Gostick stick. Just behind the defense. Emba. Zimbabwe's in there. He's getting cross-checked, but no call. Throws it out to the middle. Nobody's there. Gostick with a big body check. Giliagi gets work to the corner. Penguins into Embassy. A little 2-on-1 going the other direction. Oh, just off a Gostick stick. Julius comes in there on the backhand. Get out of there now. Here comes Gostick around the net. Gostick's looking. Kelly jumps out with Franis. Gostick keeps looking. And he just throws one to the net. Kelly's going to pick it up. Kelly on his backhand puts it back around. Greenspan's going to jump out. BK turns it over to Emba in the middle. Emba's looking. He's stuck in the corner by himself. He's been out there for a while. Greenspan works it out of the corner, and he just throws one to the net. Penguins work it back around to Shattuck. Good shift here by the Penguins. BK's been stuck in their zone for a while. McFall, he tries to cut through. Ball in the corner, he pulls up. Works into his point man, Franis. Franis over to Kelly. Kelly, stop. Oh, it's a good try. Good. McFall almost tucks one back in. BK can't make a change. Shadish over to Greenspan on his backhand. Comes in the net, shot, score! Penguins, Greenspan opens the wicket erupt. Makes it a 2-goal game. Penguins with just sustained pressure. BK could knock it out of the zone, and they made him pay. Penguins cut the lead to 2. 4:19 left in the second. Plenty of hockey to go. Star to Ofterhide. Ofterhide's looking. Over to Reel. Lacoste just chops it in. Paris unable to make that forecheck. BK fires it all the way in. Fitzsimmons is going to be the one there. Fitzsimmons working to the corner. Star and Ofterhide. Reel, it's the exit pass. Nice job by Lacoste. There's an interference call. Penguins are going to get another one. Lacoste just keeps moving his feet. When you move your feet, good things happen. You read my mind, Mike. The Penguins are going to jump out on another power play, 4-2. Harris, Lacoste, and Gostick. Real playing a defensive spot with Ofterhide. Paris wins it over to Ofterhide to Paris. Penguins have to set up. Lacoste is a little out of position. Here comes Real working down. Shot, that's blocked. Paris wheels, looks in the middle. Lacoste, oh, he couldn't get that one-timer off. Nice job by the Penguins to keep pressure. Real behind the net to Gostick. Gostick to Paris, but that was on his backhand. Back to Ofterhide at the top. Ofterhide surveys, looks, goes across to Paris. It's that high hook shot. Oh, off the post by Brady Paris. Hard shot. Real. Real's just working. Ofterhide wants it. He gets it. Ofterhide, top shot. That gets deflected. Puck. Gostick can't get it in. And puck rolls in. Referee's going to call it in. Penguins make it 4-3 with a power play goal. The official's going to say the first one crossed. It didn't look like it crossed to me. But he's right there. He's pointing at it. I mean, the referee was standing right at the line there, so Penguins cut this lead to 1. So the Penguins got a momentum change. Momentum change for the Penguins. Here comes Lavrov. Him and Zumabe out there with Emba. Spangs by himself. Zumabe puts a hard pressure on him. Throws one on net. Nice job by Lavrov to pull up. Penguins work it the other direction. Here comes Emba. Emba, a little tap to Zumabe. Back to Emba in the corner. Penguins set up shop. Well, he loses possession, but BK just fires it back in. Penguins rim it around. Zumabe tries chopping to Emba. Lavrov works it. Careful, cross ice to Villela. Villela with the shot on net. That's the save made. Good pressure by this line. Penguins switch it up. Put Greenspan, Shadish, and McFall out with Julius and Villela on the backside. Penguins got the energy right now. Penguins. Linesman gonna blow it dead on a false draw. Shadish. BK player gets kicked out. Spangs got to take it. Shadish wins it to Greenspan. Greenspan can't keep it in. Penguins need to get back. Matty Lynn picks the puck up. He works to the middle. He fires it back around to Cassidy. Cassidy works it out to the point. Penguins get a stick on it, work it away. Kind of a funky bounce off that corner. Julius is going to pick it up. He's behind the net. I'm not sure who he was throwing that to. Julius picks it up. Tries to work it to the middle, gets blocked. Penguins work it back out, and he's going to ice the puck. So Penguins had a little scare there. Could have been a 5-3 game, but 1:20 left in the period. 4-3 BK. Paris wins that one. Franis goes to his D partner, but that gets picked off. It bounces back to Franis, and he hands it back over to BK. BK behind the net. Work it out to the point. Shot, and that's gloved. Clutter grabs that one. The 107. Filiaggi against Paris. Penguins win the draw. They kick it out to Jack Reel. Just throws it out to the middle. Ooh. He almost steals that D to D pass. It's not going to be an icing call, but it will go all the way out. It's going to be a neutral zone draw. Penguins. Work it up to off the reel to Paris. And we're going to get called with an offside play here. Lacoste, forechecking. Pace on his backhand, throws it all the way around. Shot by Lacoste. Reel should be the first one there. Reel looking. Throws it to Lacoste. It just jumps out of his stick. Star fires one into Sullivan. Sullivan takes the worst of that one. Reel works it across. Ochterheid's going to be the one picking it up. Ochterheid works it through, slows it down, sets it up, reverses out of that one. Fitzsimmons puts him into the wall. And the Penguins are going to lose that puck. Sullivan looking, throws one off a Clutter and fires that to the corner. And that will be the end of the period for the Penguins in the last 7.5 minutes to put two pucks in the net, making it a 4-3 game. So it's a nice comeback so far. Penn's got to get one more to tie here in the last 17 minutes. We'll see. Hockey is a game of momentum. So they lost a little bit at the end of the period there. We got to gather it back, get back in the offensive zone and start making some plays. All right, here we go, 17 minutes. Penn's down by 1 if you're just joining us. The Penguins scored the first goal. The next 4 were scored unanswered by BK. The Penguins have scored the last 2. Make it a 1-goal game. Here comes the Penguins. Ochterheid's coming in. Shot deflection. That's a good save there by the goaltender. Bostic just throwing his body around. Work it out. Emba shot, and that's another save. 2 seconds off the clock. Penguins win it. Off the Star. Goes over to Ofterhide, just out of his reach. Ofterhide in the corner. He's looking. No pressure on him. They're just packing the box tight. That puck just jumps to Star. He goes D to D to his partner. Up the wall to Emba. Emba getting worked hard. Penguins behind the net. Zumbabe hit hard. BK working it to the wall. Kostik's putting a little shoulder into his guy. Franis works it to the corner. Lavrov jumps on. Lavrov tries to angle his man. Nice little play there by BK. Hard shot on net. Clutter with the save. Little whack by the BK player going to our goaltender. It looks like the officials are giving that young man a warning. Lavrov sort of wins that face up. Oh, kicked out. Watch out. Good. And that puck was kicked out by Clutter right to the stick of a player on BK, and they make it 5-3. Fitzsimmons scores on the rebound. Goal differential. See the Penguins battle back. Penguins Greenspan runs into a BK player to Sullivan. Wall battle, I can't see. Work it up to the middle. Up to Greenspan. He's going to be chasing. Lavrov in the corner. He works it out. He's looking. Goes off to Villela. Villela just puts it to the corner smartly. Greenspan, he gets held up, no call. McFall was looking. He spins out of it. Villela on this side here goes 3 on 2 going the other direction. Nice job by Tino to press that defender wide, cause the offside play. Penguins are going to change up. Yale dumps it in. Star's going to be the first one there. To Paris. Ofterhide picks it up. Works cross ice. It just gets chipped in by Real. Real on Yale. Ofterhide works it. Shot. Oh, that's deflected by his own. By Filiotti's stick almost went in. Paris dips around 1, dips around 2. He's on his backhand. BK is just playing pretty passive in the defensive zone. Paris works it all the way over to Lacoste. Lacoste nicely rolls out. Good stick handling. He gets hit hard in the corner, but works it over to Real. Puck jumps to the middle. Ofterhide keeps it in. He smartly puts it back to the corner. Penguins with a good shift here. Let's see an offensive zone line change. Bury them in. Star shot. That goes wide. Ofterhide back all the way around the reel, just out of his reach, goes all the way over to Lacoste, and they chip it back to the point, and Starr puts it back in. Lacoste by himself in the corner. And it's just going to go to the BK player. He's going to have time to exit the zone. Works it over to Filiaggi. Filiaggi just chops at it and gets a change. Ofterhide over to Starr. To Paris. Hands it over to Ofterhide. Works it up. Kelly jumps on the back end. Here comes BK in his zone. They work it wide. Starr's been out there for an extended period of time. He needs to get a change. Starr's out there. He works it to Kelly. Kelly up to Emba, just out of the reach of Gostick. Oh, that was close. If he catches that one, Gostick's gone on a breakaway. 13:07 left, 5-3 BK. Pens need to get the next one. Gostick gets squared up. Pens win that draw. Emba nicely just works around. Here comes Zumabay just to Emba, just out of his reach. It's in Zumabay's feet. Emba wins it out of the corner. Back down to Zumabay. He's in the corner by himself. Tries to work it to Emba. And Zumabay nicely steals that one. Gostick on his backhand. Goes across ice. Little backhand play, and that gets kicked aside. Gostick and Emba working hard here. Gostick gets hit from behind, not illegally, but just gets bumped and he loses the puck. Bang. Kelly works at it, and that puck gets rimmed all the way around where Franis is going to pick it up. Franis is in his feet. He chops at it, uses that big body to exit the zone, but Penguins are going to need to get it in and get a line change. Kelly nicely works it around, hands it to Zumabay. Back to Emba. Emba's been out there for a little while as well. Franis on his backhand just puts it in. Penguins are going to make a change. Julius chips it up to Shadish. It's in Shadish's feet. Works it down. Here comes McFall. He cuts to the middle. He gets taken out of that play. Bang behind the net. Julius picks it up. Julius. He fires it back in. It's going to get rimmed all the way around, but McFall should be there. Nice job by Greenspan to keep it in. Shadish. Oh, nice little play there. Oh, it just rolls off a Shadish backhand by McFall, just out of the reach of the net. Penguins good shift here. McFall works it up. Greenspan just out of his reach. And they work it the other direction. Villela works into the corner. Puck just gets rimmed all the way around to Myers. Out to the point to Yale. We go back down low. Greenspan just bumps his guy. Villela tries to get it to Julius, but it just hits off the back of the net. Lacoste just mishandles that puck. Watch out. Greenspan is going to fire it off the glass. It's not going to be out. Villela. Julius doing a good job tying his man up. McFall shot. That goes wide. Russo, another shot. That's blocked. Penguins are just going to throw it out of the zone. And woo! 10:22. Harris wins that one to the wall. We're going to give that win to the Penguins. Lavrov behind the net. He pulls up. Lavrov skating. Gets hit hard, somehow gets through, tries to work it across to Real. Real throws it off the post. Paris is going to pick it up. Paris works out of the corner, hits a stick. Star's getting chased. Off right on his backhand. Nice little pass to Paris. Paris tries chipping it around. Lavroy has it. Real. Unable to get to it. Jake Starr keeps it in with a skate. BK's on their heels a little bit. Ofterhide fires it back in, goes on net. And Real tries to be the first one there. Lavrov goes cross ice to Paris. Paris and Real. Paris goes wide. He gets hit hard. He's battling. Franis comes in, throws a big shoulder. Here comes Lavrov to the net. He can't get a shot off. Throws it out to Real. Real. Real loses a tire. Tries to make a play. And BK can't get it out either. A little hot potato. McLaughlin just fires it in, gets a penalty, gets a line change. Kelly's going to pick it up behind the net. Kelly to Paris. Paris is unable to touch it, and it's going to be an icing call on the Pens. .8:49, Pens down 5-3. Zimmerbe is going to take this. BK is going to switch Conroy and Spang behind him. Just out his shot, that gets blocked.
Go, boys. Go, Pens.
Penguins lose the draw. It goes to the corner. Starr tries to work it out. Watch out. Back down low. Oh. Woolers at the point. Woolers tries to make that shot. Oh, it's just a bad bounce off the Emba's stick. It could have been going the other direction. Penguins, Zumube has it. Zumube tries to work it in. Spang throws it cross ice. Where's Starr going to be there? Starr gets tied up by Matty Lynn. Emba. Emba works it in. Gostick's pull up. Gostick chips it to Emba. Emba goes cross ice to Ofterhide, just out of his reach. Ofterhide tries to put it in the corner. He hits a skate, a leg, jumps back out. Emba. There, the Penguins are going to have a power play. Cassidy took a whack at Emba. That's going to be a 2-minute slashing call. Penguins got the chance to get it back to 1. That was a good whack. Can't really argue that call very much.
Go, Pens. Come on now.
Harris, Gostick, and Lacoste. Penguins win the draw. Ofterhide has walking down name. Hard shot over the net, misses. Real. Ofterhide over to Paris. He's coming downhill, pass it. Pass goes in. It looks like it hits Gostick's skate, something. It doesn't matter. It beats Rupp to the 5-hole. And Penguins make it 5-4. We're going to get Brady Paris the assist on that one. Jack the Fire Hydrant Gostick with the goal. And here it is, a new game. Pens down by 1, 7:32. BK wins it. Wohlers dumps it in. Clutter just grabs it. Harris works that one out. Kelly in the corner. Kelly runs it around. No one there. Jack Reel tries to get it out. He can't. Kelly and Valella behind the net. Harris up the Reel. Reel tries to slow it down. Parrish is going to pick it up. Parrish on his backhand. Parrish looking. Throws in the middle. Nobody there. BK picks it up. They're going the other direction. Fitzsimmons throws it in. Weird bounce off the backboard. Fumbling the puck, and Sullivan throws it in on Clutter. He makes a big save. Penguins, Zuma Bay. Officials kick out Zuma Bay. Gostick's got to take the draw. And don't win it. Shot goes wide. And Penguins are going to have another power play. Just get out of there, boys. Jake Starr gets hit hard. His helmet goes flying off. Penguins looks like the officials are deciding whether or not that's going to be a major penalty or not.
2 and 10. That's a miscall. That's no different than Francis hit.
Yeah. All right, the Penguins have the opportunity to tie it up. 6:13 in the period. It does appear it's going to be a major penalty. He's going to spend the rest of the game in the box. Harris, Ofterhide, Gostick, Reel with it. Works it to the top. Ofterhide. Works it down low to Reel. Back at the top to Ofterhide. He works it back across to Reel. Reel comes in. Shot. That gets blocked. Penguins are going to need to find a different way than just the high hook and a shot every single time. Penguins behind the net. Ofterhide. 30 seconds killed. Works it up to Reel. Reel turns it over. BK dumps it back in. Ofterhide works it to Paris. Paris to Lacoste. Toss in the corner. Got to get out of that corner, boys. There you go. Get out of there. Switch sides of the ice. Jump in, Brady. Goes cross ice to Lacoste. Good body save there by the goaltender. And BK fires it all the way down. Ofterhide works it in. Sets up. 36 seconds left on the power play. Down below to Lacoste. Gostick down low. Reel. Ofterhide. He switches with him. Works it to Paris. Here comes Paris downhill. Paris. Shot. That gets blocked. It's in Paris' feet. 15 seconds left. Got to be careful of the guy coming out of the box. Ofterhide works it to Reel. Works it across to Lacoste. Lacoste at the top of the circle to Paris. Penalty's over. Paris loses it. It's going to be an icing call. And BK is going to be unable to get to it. Penguins with a fairly uneventful power play. One shot on net.
Shift it, Georgie boy, let's go.
Zimbabwe wins it to the wall, but nobody there. Amba dumps it in. And BK just chips one in out of play. Lavrov. Guys work it right to the net, and it's gloved up by the Tendy. Same play, same. Just rolls in the net, goaltender gobbles it up. Few seconds taken off the clock. And Villela takes it to Kelly. Kelly shot. Another draw to Villela, over to Kelly. Kelly on net. That's blocker to side. Lavrov battles hard in the corner. it up to Kelly. Kelly fires one off the leg. That's blocked. It's in his skate. Lavrov whacking at it. Zumabe behind the net. Kelly working on him. Emba's going to pick it up. Lavrov puts it into the corner. The Penguins change up D. Lavrov and Emba. Out to the point. Star. Shot. That's glove. Had the ability to keep that in. High just bailed on that play. I'm not sure what he was doing there, but it works out. Greenspan chips it in. Greenspan. Work it up. Conroy chips it in. Greenspan behind the net. He works it to the near side. At the Star, back to Greenspan, 2:15 left. Way offside. Timeout by the Pens, 2:11 left. Timeout's over, 2:11.
Hey, how bad do you want it?
Star gets a puck stolen off him. Matty Lynn fires one in the net, goes around. Brady Parrish is going to take a penalty. Parrish is going to go to the box. And Penguins will be on a penalty kill for the rest of the 2 minutes of this period. Real, loses it, Yale, with PK, works it to Fitzsimmons. He works it across, pulls up, hands it back to the... Penguins on the penalty kill. Lapasse is going to be the one chasing at it. Yale sets up. Filiaggi at the top of it. That gets rimmed back around. That puck jumps out. Minute 17. Puck jumps backwards a little bit. Penguins work it up to Zimube. Zimube cuts in the middle, jumps off of his stick. 1 minute, 5 seconds. Got to put some pressure on. Works it up to Lynn. Lynn works around Star, backhand on the net. In the corner. Penguins just dump it out, 28 seconds left. Seconds left. Kelly has it behind the net. Kelly fires it up the wall. An icing call.
Yo, McFall, give him sniffing bench, bro. Sniffing bench. Penguins dropped second game of the weekend, 5-4.
and we'll see you back next weekend from home.